Hey, what's going on? This is PKJ, Pastor Cadrick Jones, coming to you. Today is Thursday. You know what today is. It is the season premiere of Throwback Thursday. What? We back again, baby. Hey, check this out. You know, it's the middle of August, and the middle of August always reminds me of a particular thing. Those of you who played football in high school, junior high, you know what I'm talking about. August always means two-a-days. Two-a-days when you have to go to practice first thing in the morning. You go home, you stay there till about 12, 1 o'clock. You go home for a little bit, then you come right back about 5 o'clock. And two-a-days always remind me of a particular throwback story from my childhood. You know, I decided to play football in my 7th, 8th grade year. No, it was my 8th grade and my 9th grade year. Was not a very athletic kid, but you know, I was doing it because my friends did it. Plus, I lived in Eudora, Arkansas. Wasn't nothing else to do. Okay, so if all my friends were playing football, if I was going to hang out with my friends, I was going to have to play football. Well, we had a coach, Coach Vic Mosby. Some of y'all may know him. Coach Vic Mosby. Coach Mosby, was one of the most motivational coaches I've ever met. He was funny. He meant business. But the dude was motivational. And anytime you start complaining or whining about something, you would always hear Coach Mosby say, "Hard but it's fair, Jones. It's hard but it's fair, baby." That was his saying. He always said, "It's hard but it's fair, baby. It's hard but it's fair." And so, you know, man, I appreciate that. That motivated me until we start doing line drills. Tackle, head to head, full pad. Now, when I was 8th, 9th grade, I probably weighed right at a buck, 100 pounds. And Coach Mosby decides that he wants to put me head to head against a newer student. Now, I was in the 8th grade at this time. This student was in the 7th grade. This student's name was Wilbur Walker. Wilbur Walker, in the 7th grade, was about 6 foot even, weighed every bit of 200 pounds. Now, this man is almost double my size. Probably was double my size. And Coach Mosby would put me on the line, head-to-head drills. And I'm like, okay, did my daddy do something to you growing up? My mama, you know, I'm trying to figure this out. Because he has me up on this guy, head-to-head. And these drills, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about, football players. When they blow the whistle, you got to come out your stance and go full pads, head to head. And I'm down here in my 3-point stance. And he blew the whistle. Now, I was faster than Wilbur. But by the time I get to Wilbur, the only thing he had to do was take me, and he threw me like a little burlap sack, like a potato sack. I mean, he just slung me all over the place, man. And coach, every time it was my time to come to the line, he said, "Whoa, get over here." And I'm looking up at Coach Mosby. I'm like, "Coach Mosby, what is the problem? Why are you putting me out here on this line like this?" He said, "It's hard but it's fair, Jones. It's hard but it's fair." I was starting to hate that phrase now. And so he would put me up there. I mean, and Wilbur would pound me. I would get drove every drill. I get drove every drill. Every drill, man. Wilbur would throw me. He would just push me down. I mean, I couldn't do nothing. I didn't have anything. I didn't understand why every time we came to practice, it was in the morning and the evening, Coach Vic Mosby would put me up against Wilbur Walker. Until it was probably about a week later, Coach Mosby called me to the line. And something rose up in me. I said, you know what? I might not be as big as Wilbur, but hey, he's not gonna keep embarrassing me in front of my boys like this. Cause they back there snickering, grinning. I mean, James, Andronica, Richard, all of them, Dexter. I mean, they cracking up. Lamont, all of them cracking up. And Wilbur is just slinging me everywhere. I said, no, it can't keep going like this. This it. I get to the line this time. Only thing I can hear Coach Mosby say, "You already know the drill, Jones. It's hard but it's fair, baby. It's hard but it's fair." He blows the whistle. Now this time, I say, "No, Wilbur, you're not going to throw me." I put my hand up in Wilbur's pads. Now mind you, I wasn't going nowhere, but he wasn't throwing me down either. I was able to ground myself and root myself to where Wilbur, he wasn't going to throw me this time. And coach said, "Wilbur, do something." He said, "I can't do nothing, Coach." I said, "Yeah, I got it this time. I got it this time. I got it this time." And then after the whistle blew second time, man, I was still standing. I was still standing. What's the moral of the story? Moral of the story is this. Hey, we can go through things that are so challenging sometimes. And sometimes we go through the same thing over and over and over and over again. But listen, let me tell you something. Sometimes God will allow us to go through the same thing over and over again until we learn the lesson that He's trying to teach us. Only thing Coach Moses was trying to do, he was trying to get me to toughen up. He was trying to get me to stop letting Wilbur run over me like that. And so what I would do, what I had to learn how to do, I had to learn how to get myself in a position to where I was grounded instead of allowing myself to be thrown to the ground. All I'm trying to tell you is you got to stop letting life sling you around, throw you around, and overtake you like that. The Bible says that there's no temptation that has come upon you no trial, no tribulation, no struggle that you are faced with that is not common to men. But with every trial and temptation that you come up against, God will not allow you to be tried above that which you're able to handle. He says, and also he's going to give you a way of escape. Now, I was there and I was steadfast. I wasn't moving. He wasn't going to budge me. And I found my place of stabilization. And watch this. I didn't have to stay there the whole practice. I just had to stay there until the second whistle blew. Listen, I came to tell somebody, keep standing, keep your feet grounded, because the second whistle is about to blow. And when that second whistle blow, you will have gotten respect from the enemy. And the enemy will know that you passed that test and he can't try you with the same thing again. Hey, this is Helen Jones' second son, saying life is too short to play games. So keep it real. 2 fingers to the north. We out of here.